Hello and welcome along to another episode of this Cricket 19 career, the England years with me, Daniel. It's episode 16 and today we're back for the deciding innings of this test series. England v West Indies, the third test, is standing at 1-1 and we have got the final innings to open in the whole series here. It's not in a great state, I'm not going to lie to you. We'll have a look at that in a second. We are going to need a match-winning performance for the second test in a row if we want to get something out of this. And it could well be the last batting innings of this Cricket 19 career as well. We brought it back this summer for the Festival of Cricket. Unfortunately, due to the delays and the fact that the games have been rained off pretty much most days, it's not done quite as well as we'd hoped. And with the emergence of live streaming and how well that's worked out, and another FM20 career I've got in the pipeline, and given how much easier and quicker that is to record, with work commitments, that's probably the way we'll go forward. So this might well be the final series we play on the channel from Cricket 19 and we want to finish it with an almighty high. I'm hoping it will be good enough that it lasts for 2 episodes because that's how long we need to bat for here. So if you are looking forward to this one, please do put a thumbs up on it, subscribe down below for regular content from this channel, and let's look at what we've got to face. We are trailing by 445 with a day and a half to bat. We're between lunch and tea on day 4. West Indies got 452, which to be honest turned out to be a very good score for us, because if we go and have a look at their batting scorecard, their first wicket stand was 271. No one could get them. In the end, George Rhodes got Craig Braithwaite and we followed up quickly with Hemraj, and we got Darren Bravo too. We were the bowler when the run out came for Nicholas Pooran because we were holding him back. You can see that although he was scoring quickly, Dennis Duncan at the other end wasn't getting much. So we were forcing the hand and we managed to force a run out there as well from the skipper Joe Root. So 2 wickets again for us, that's 4 in the match, which is brilliant. We got 67 and top scored in the first innings, and we're probably going to need at least a century here if England are going to win this. So let's go and get into the first ball. Let me know how you think we're going to get on and what score can we finish with in our final innings of the series. Can we nick a series win for England? It's the first ball against our old nemesis Orson McGee. Our 2 favourite areas of the ground are free, and if this is to be our last innings, what a place for it to be. The home of cricket in England, Lords. A grassy pitch, it was just starting to bobble all over the place. It was swinging, it was doing everything in the end of the third innings, and us and James Vince have got to deal with that. But to be honest, our batting average after the last test is now up to 45. Oh my word, that hasn't happened. We're out for a duck. That's atrocious. I was about to say our average had gone up to 45 and we may well be able to creep it up to 50 if we do well enough. I mean, it's my final innings. I've got a challenge, but I feel the nick. I know it's out, but let's just have a look at it. We might as well go hopeful just in case. That is pretty much the most disastrous ending we could have hoped for. It is an absolutely huge edge. There is no doubt we are going to be out from that. What on earth has gone on there? We've played at one that was just a little wide. It's a massive edge on the outside of the bat, and it's straight through to the keeper who holds it comfortably, and we're about to lose our wicket. I'm not sure why we need to see this many angles of it. It's very clear. Probably only needed one look. But in comes the ball on the outside of the bat, and you're about to see a massive smudge. There it is. And out we go. It's 2 balls, out for a duck. And if there was a way we were hoping to finish, that's certainly the opposite of it. So James Vince and the rest of the boys are going to have to save the day now. Pooran gets his revenge. Orson McGee wins the war in the end. And we need 445, which is still the case as we get out. Joe Root's into bat. Is he going to save the day? Well, it isn't all doom and gloom. We have just seen the most incredible end to a test match. This is up there with that Ashes test last summer, and it's up there because it's 2 tail enders who were in. George Rhodes, the number 9, and Craig Miles, the number 11, both with centuries not out. And that somehow means we've won this test match. I mean, I don't know what's happening. Let me go and have a look at this scorecard so I can show you, because it is incredible. So 3 ducks, us, Butler and Folkes. Bairstow, sorry, Butler and Bairstow. Vince out for 19, Stokes 32. Joe Root got 84, Ben Folkes 20. But England were 184 for 9. 184 for 9. A partnership, therefore, of almost 300 to win the Test Series. A 10th wicket partnership. The number 11, the tail ender. I mean, they scored pretty quickly as well. It's absolutely incredible. I wouldn't say it's particularly realistic with 2 tail-enders, but that's not a complaint at all. A perfect way to end the series. What a fantastic comeback, considering we failed there. That is absolutely brilliant. England beat the West Indies 2-1 in this 3-test series, and they win it at Lord's in the most spectacular and unexpected fashion possible. We got our 4-match wickets. We did get our half-century in the first innings, but our first duck for England as well, as George Rhodes with over 200 runs, 3 wickets in the second innings. He is certainly the hero. So let's go back and have a look at our pro. We were hoping we'd still be batting at this point, but let's look at our pro before rounding off and seeing just how far we've come. So for our in-career rewards, we've nearly reached level 49. We're absolutely flying in that sense. The bowling's really improving. The batting, to be honest, apart from that second innings there, for 3 in a row had been brilliant. We've got 1 more batting point, and we could probably work on the defending here, because the cut's not a shot we really use in Test cricket. So we'll do that, and that should almost make us the best we're going to be in our career. If we go to bowling, we're perfect. There's nothing more we can do. And we haven't got any fielding points either. I mean, we might as well improve these, because why not use them for something? Any perks? You get another one at level 50, I think, the last one of the career. But everything else going really well. We've done a brilliant job. The West Indies tour of England is now complete, and England have come out on top. And I think now we're into the Caribbean Cricket Cup, the T20 tournament. We've got ODIs against Ireland coming up, which I believe we were selected for, but they're not for a while yet. And we've got a Pakistan Test series as well, which I'll probably still continue with off camera and wait and see how we get on. So there's plenty of positive signs this summer, and plenty of positives as our cricket career continues. And we're over to T20 now in a domestic season. So it probably is the perfect point to leave this. A festival of cricket, a summer of success, and a good career for this man who has now made it as an England Test batsman. We could not have asked for any more. So if we have a look at the statistics to see how we're getting on overall, in Test cricket, even with that duck at the end, we average 40, which is a pretty good going rate. And we were 45 before that one. 362 runs, a high score of 145, and a strike rate of 95. Loads of 4s, no 6s in Test cricket, 100 and 2 50s. 4 catches as well, which is interesting. In terms of bowling, our best figures were 4 for 30, our best match figures 6 for 49, our average 17, economy just over 2, 19 wickets, 336 runs, that's a pretty good record. I've got to be honest, I'm pretty pleased with that. One day internationals, just featured in the 1, didn't score any runs, it was a disaster. In terms of bowling there, 1 for 30, poor economy, not really like us at all, and we haven't played any T20 internationals yet. In first class cricket we were brilliant. 63 was our average in the end, really contributed by the Sheffield Shield. Playing in Australia on a batting paradise has done much better than England for us. And with the ball we're not bad either. An economy pretty similar to our Test one. Average not quite as good, but still lots of wickets, 50 in total, and we're looking very good there. In club cricket we got 20 wickets, in T20s we got 38, but our economy over 6 in that one. And in one day county tournaments, 3 for 9 our best figures, and an economy of under 2, absolutely exceptional. Our average was only 31 though in one day cricket, so that's not the best, but for T20s 33, I'm surprised we haven't had a call up yet. Our club cricket average was very good, hence we got to county level, but let's see what our selection status is to see what would have been coming. So we're a regular member of the ODI squad, we're a regular member or a fringe member of the Test series, and we're getting attention for the T20 tournaments. So that's very good. We're a captain of pretty much everything domestically, and it's only really the IPL that hasn't come yet. And I'm sure as soon as we get into that T20 England side for the Pakistan, for the India and for the England series, I think then we'll probably get the IPL call up. So everything else going really well, and that has been a very successful summer I think. I don't think we can have any arguments about how we're getting on. I mean, we're doing really well. Look at the averages there. So many big scores. If we have a look at our Test career, I know there were a few failures there, but there's a couple of decent innings. It's just such a shame that it's ended in a duck. And the same for our ODI. 1 game and a duck. So they're not the 2 best moments to look at, but overall a very good career, a very good success rate, and a very good summer for our pro. We're rounded up to an average of 70 now, and the batting is the only thing left to improve. The fielding's not coming and the bowling is perfect, so everything looking good as far as can be. So a slightly shorter one than we intended to end on, because of course we managed to get out for a duck, just the second ball as well. Orson McGee, the old nemesis, coming back to haunt us in our final innings of the series. But if you did enjoy this episode and this mini-series from Cricket 19, the Festival of Cricket from the England years, please do put a thumbs up on the video. Let me know in the comments what you thought of that final batting innings, what your highlights were from this summer and this series. Where on earth have we done the best? And what have you thought of the England-West Indies match in real life too? That's been a little bit rain affected, but there's certainly been some thrilling moments. So let us know down in the comments how you found that one as well. Subscribe to the channel for plenty of FM20 content. Every day we've got new videos from that. We've got a weekly live stream, which will probably soon increase, replacing this series, and a weekly stadium review as well. There's plenty of exciting stuff to come this summer, so please do keep your eyes peeled for it and turn on those notifications to stay up to date. You can check out the podcast channel in the eye above too. We've got football interviews with professionals from different areas of the game. We've also got matchday vlogs, predictions and topical podcasts as well. But a big thanks for all of your support with this series this summer, with the channel in general, and for joining along in the live streams too. I hope to see you again soon on one of the other videos on the channel, and thank you very much for your support as always. I really do appreciate it. Thanks for watching.